We are here on the last day of IMTC Brazil 2018, and I'm extremely happy of the level of discussions we have had, especially around fintech and how fintech is changing the money transfer, the cross-border payment space, and in the foreign exchange business, and how all these new fintechs coming into place are finding partners in our events to develop businesses, especially in countries like Brazil, who has a regulation in place, and where the Banco Central, who was here and was very open in discussing fintech, discussing blockchain, discussing cryptocurrencies, and whether they're going to be regulated or not. But it's been a very, very interesting space to discuss all those things, because whether the regulation is going to come or how is it going to come, we don't know. I mean, it is whether we need it or not as an industry. It is something that is going to be decided. And what I said yesterday in a roundtable that we had about blockchain and virtual currencies is that it is important for these fintechs, this industry, to get together and propose ideas to regulators and work with them, even if they're very draft ideas of how they think they should be regulated or not. I am on the opinion that regulation is going to happen. Regulation will take place. Sooner or later is going to take place. And sometimes when we participate in the industries don't come with ideas on how regulation will happen, a big scandal, maybe one company doing illegal things or being used by users to do illicit activity, and that is maybe law enforcement finds that out, or is a big scandal and the press takes it and overblows it, then the regulator is going to be forced to act and come up with regulations. And normally those regulations won't be what we need, maybe, nor is not helpful to our businesses. So if we just jump ahead and come up with ideas on how to be regulated in every country, Brazil is just one example. Argentina needs to do that too. Chile needs to do that too. I mean, Colombia, regulation must change, because there's also other countries and jurisdictions competing for this fintech to be in this country and develop. We all want innovation to happen in financial services or any kind of industry. How technology changes industries is important, and is important for our country. So a number of countries have realized that they need to compete for that talent. How? Making the environment, the business environment, inclusive and to foster the development of fintech and innovation. So the regulators are aware of that. But of course, they have a duty to the society, to the other industries in the sector. So the playground is fair enough for everybody. So it is time the fintech industry, especially the ones providing some services and money transfer, cross-border, foreign exchange services, come up with ideas on how to be regulated, how to do their business, how to get closer to regulators and exchange ideas. I think that's good, and I'm so happy that it has happened in this conference where we have had this convergence and this discussion, because it's going to be, I would say, beneficial for the whole ecosystem, even for the country, for the customers at the end, whether they are customers that have migrated and they're sending money to their families, or and they need just cross-border payment services because of their trade, or because any investments, any idea that needs a cross-border payment services, which with globalization that's happening more and more. P2P, P2B, B2B, all of those services are what this industry is all about. And this industry has always been, a partnership industry. So we're very excited about what has happened, and we hope to keep the discussion going forward.